the shape assignment. So the setup is the exact same one as the line assignment that you did. I'm really happy with everything that I've seen from the line assignment. The majority of you did really great, did some really interesting solutions. You apply your principles of design. Um, you also, I could really tell that you got inspired and really pushed through and really thought about how to come up with different ideas. And I know it's not easy to come up with 16 different ideas, but most of you did a great job trying to come up with different different layouts and just to make sure that not everything looked the same. For the shape assignment, remember the exact same setup. It's 16 thumbnails and 3 roughs. So what the roughs are the you take your best 3 thumbnails. I did have some of you send me an email to help you choose which ones were the best ones. If you want to do that and you feel comfortable doing that, I'm happy to take a look and tell you which ones are the best ones for this next assignment as well. So you really want to think that you want to think that through. So a lot of students, a lot of times that you may do something in a thumbnail with that it's just kind of quick and easy, which I suppose that's what a thumbnail is. But then you go to the roughs and you add a little bit more detail. Maybe the line, the width of the line is a little thicker, things like that. So in the shape assignment, if you look at these examples right here, again, I don't want a specific shapes. You can use organic shapes, you can use abstract shapes. So what are organic shapes? If you look at this example right here on this rough, with the curves, and it kind of looks like a blob of water or a blob of paint, that's an organic shape. When you look at lines like at this example on the top left, that's more of an abstract shape. So what I want you to think about is where you place where you place your elements. Again, I don't want to see anything specific, no drawings of anything. I don't want to see a house, a box, a tree, a heart, none of that. I want you to kind of think about think about abstract design. Think about how you place. If you take a shape, like what happens when you take a circle and you put it in the middle of one of those thumbnails, and then what happens when you take a circle and maybe you take it off the edge of one of the corners, and then maybe you put another circle on a different size and put it at a different corner, and kind of like this. If you look at this second example from the very top row, see how they took a half circle right off the edge, then they took like a half oval right off the edge, and then they put a little tiny oval at the very top of that thumbnail without going on the edge. So what this is called, by the way, FYI, this is called bleeding. So you want to go ahead and think about the placement of your elements. What makes more sense? What gives you more balance? If you when you do things that are different size, it allows you to have a little bit more depth, a little bit more. It's more interesting. If you look at the example on the second row, the second example on the second row, that's more of like a repetitive pattern. Again, if you think about it, they have elements that go off the edge, that they bleed on two sides. So, and then size does matter because you're doing something. You're doing something. You're giving something a little bit more depth, making it a little bit more interesting. So just kind of think about that. Now, this example has the thumbnails, it has the roughs, and it has an example of a comp, which is taking this example and making it into larger. You do not have to do the comp. The comp is for this example is there for you to see. You only have to do the thumbnails and the roughs. Again, take a picture with your camera, bird's eye view. take a photo and then upload that photo. Make sure you trim out the edges and so I can grade it. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. And I can't wait to see what you do with this work. Thank you so much. Bye.